What up, what up, what up, though? What's good to all my trues? What up, though? You know what's going down every time I upload. Shout out to everybody rocking with me. All my trues, what up to you? It's your man Phoenix Sonny. We back with some more of that true story, no more. You know what I do? You don't know what I do? I give you that news you can use. Who they run to get that one, too. So like and subscribe if you're digging the vibe, you hear me? Oh, you hear me? I'm back. Back with another one, man. Yeah, we got some updates on O Block. O Block, O Block, O Block. Oh man, it's looking like it's about to be no block. Now, I'm sure we all know about, and those who don't know, that might be what you're here for. So I ain't mad at you. We know about the RICO indictment for the O Block members that's currently locked up. Muwap, C Thing, Zell, all the rest of them. You know, everybody who locked up, and God bless the dead. One of them young men took their life before he could even get locked up. Wonder why. Wonder why. Uh, Seems we got some new evidence coming out, people. You know when the feds got you, they got you, right? For 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 some of y'all who might not, might not know anybody who played in the streets for real, for real. Because a lot of y'all might know people that's in the street of, you know, did certain things, but I'm talking about on the for real side. Um, those that know, you know. When the feds got you, they got you. You gonna sit. You gonna have to deal with something. You're not walking out just with nothing on your hands, especially if you tied in a RICO case. The only way you getting out scot free, the only way you gonna duck a bullet is to start talking, and you better be saying the right things, cause that still ain't gonna get you no walk away. Might get you some lesser time, but ain't gonna get you no walk away. That ain't happening. So, that being said, unless one of them boys start 6 9 and tell them feds what they want to hear, cause we know what they want to hear. I ain't gonna talk too tough. I'm not gonna talk too tough. All right, cause I don't want to come off like I'm trying to be the police. I'm just trying to report on what I done came across, what I done heard, and what I done seen. That's what we doing here. All right, so everything is alleged. We just speculating, people. We just speculating. Make I need to let my people know this. I need to let my troops know this. Hey, when it come to doing this, what I'm doing, talking my talk, I make sure to not be biased when I'm talking my talk. And then on top of that, just how I live my life. I'm not really a fan of much. I'm not a fan of anything because I'm not a fanatic about nothing except my child, my relationship. That's about it. If it ain't these kids or that, a family, I'm not a fanatic about it at all. So yeah, I tap in with a lot. I love music. I'm not a big fan of FBG Duck music as well as anybody from O Block because I don't listen to that style of music. But I do pay attention to what's moving, you know. And rest in peace to FBG Duck, by the way. Condolences to his mother because I know this ain't easy for her to have to live this in private and in public. I know it's not easy for her, for anybody who's lost somebody, just dealing with that on your own in the privacy of being a regular person is hard enough. Then for her to have to deal with seeing stuff on the internet and this, that, and the third. Now we could say she an older woman, what she doing on the internet, but she got a life, and the internet is what the internet is what people use to connect people to other people. So that's just what's going on, you know. And she ain't too old that she outside of that loop. So she sees and hears a lot of what's going on. So I commend her for being strong and not going crazy. Shout out to King Von Mama just the same. These boys got mamas. You know what I mean? These young men have mamas. These young men have fathers. They have grandmothers. That they have aunts. They have uncles. They have sisters. They have brothers. We think about it a lot of times. We just think about it in the sense of being a fan, in a sense of, you know, in a sense of thinking senseless. But we ain't doing that over here. We gonna talk respectfully. We gonna pay respect. Um. So yeah, we got some new evidence that done came out. The feds said they got video of Muwap, C Thing, and some others running down the stairs, running to the 300 Chrysler that was used in the murder, running to the Ford Fusion that was used in the murder of FBG Duck. And they got cameras tracking them boys every street light all the way to the Gold Coast where FBG Duck was murdered. And I said we're going to pay respect, right? In case y'all don't know, FBG Duck does have a real name. Yes, Carlton Weekly. So where that young man got murdered, they tracked them boys every street light. They got camera footage of them leaving O Block, getting into the cars, leaving O Block, passing this block, passing that block, speeding, going through that light, going through that light, all the way down to the Gold Coast, all the way down to those are the two cars that stopped and assailants hopped out and shot FBG Duck. His girlfriend got shot twice in the wrist. Now, I'm not for sure about how this went, but somebody returned fire back at them O Block members that the O Block members that allegedly are the ones that hopped out and did the shooting. Either way, it was said that shots were returned back to them boys. You know, now I'm not gonna say, well, I wish they would have hit another one and would have wanted to be more dead bodies or whatever have you, but man, it was ugly. You know, it definitely was ugly. A lot of shell cases was going on out there. His girlfriend got hit twice in the wrist. And matter of fact, the other person that got hit behind the car was named Day Day, and that was said to be Muwap's cousin. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy when you're so much a savage that your own flesh and blood will be right there and you still hop out with enough vengeance in your heart, enough hate in your heart to start unloading, regardless of your cousin being right there, and hit him up. That boy was in critical. It's wicked out here. It's wicked out here. You know. Unfortunately, these youngins don't see they got to make a choice, and they got to make it soon. They got to make it soon. See, they ain't got time. They ain't got a lot of time. Unfortunately, a lot of these youngins are walking around thinking that they got a lot of time to make the choice, to make the transition, to say, hey, these streets ain't really going to get me nowhere. Because a lot of these dudes don't have to be doing what they're doing. A lot of these youngins don't have to be in the beef that they in. They choosing. They choosing. It's different. It's a culture now. Drill is a culture. It was music. You know, killing's always been going on, but now we got drill culture. And I'm not going to knock down them boys in Chicago because, like I said, the killing been going on everywhere, and people been labeling how they've been labeling it, and we see how the game go. In case we don't know this is a game, we see how the game go, right? We see how 1 minute we focus on this area and how they gangster go down, right? How they gangster give it up. We narrowed in for some reason. The media, the powers that be, narrow in on particular regions, on particular places. And when they narrow in on these particular places, they narrow in on, they make sure to focus on their gangster, on what's going on the street side in these particular places. We're watching it before our eyes. In case we ain't noticed that we've been in the trend, we've been in the trend. We've been in the trend ever since Death Row days. We've been in the trend. We've been the trend. Trust that. Ever since NWA and the gangster rap hit the scene, the powers that be seen something. And our culture has been, the gangster gets magnified. It's all about what region is the hardest, and we're gonna focus in on that and let everybody learn their lingo and learn they get down. And oh, that looks so, and make it a program. We seen the blood program come in with Dipset in New York. We seen that. We seen the we might ain't know what's going on then, but I'm pretty sure you can look back and see. Wow, Dipset, the game, XYZ. Mm-hmm. We watched the influence the whole East Coast to down south, the whole new blood movement on this side of the world that wasn't going on before because it got popularized, it got notoriety, it got exposure. Sound familiar? Sound familiar to Chicago drill rap? Everybody knew Chicago always gave it up. Everybody always knew that. But then it became popular to how they give it up for some odd reason. Everybody want to smoke on the pack. Everybody want to walk like King Von. Everybody want to talk like King Von. Everybody opt out. When was we hearing about ops like that? When was everybody ops? Hmm? Everybody dropping lows. Everybody dropping ranks. Things of that nature. When was all that the thing? Talk to me. Talk to me. Let me know. Because I'm months away from 40. So I've been around. I done seen a couple things. Don't let the smooth skin fool you. I done seen a couple things. But I'm going to tell you what. O Block look like it's about to be no block. And that's what's going on. Them boys done got caught up playing the wrong game and doing it for the wrong reason. You see? And all them rap songs and, you know what I mean, when they was talking about duck should have ducked and some more stuff and XYZ. Yeah, these demons don't just go away. Just because you took a body, the demons don't go away. The spirit don't die. You took away the physical. Now look how much they live. Look how much people talk about them. Look how angry certain people are. They was already angry with y'all. There was already ops. Now they're bigger ops. Now you a bigger target. That's the goal, to keep becoming a bigger target. Shout out to my nephews. Don't take no parts in that. Don't make your goal you want to be so hard that you the biggest target. Because a big target is easy to hit. A big target is easy to hit. You hear me? A big target is easy to hit. Mm-hmm. Better know that. So, that's what's going on with them boys right now. It's going to be some stuff to come out in this case. They're not done unraveling. They're not done unraveling what they got. It's the reason why they slow leaking it. It's the reason why it's coming out. They could have been said they got this evidence. You think they just got that evidence? Hell no, they ain't just get that evidence. They could have been said they got that evidence. They could have been presented that. They slow leaking them boys. Because there's some more information that they searching for. There's some more information that they fishing for that maybe they can't get but out of somebody's mouth. You hear me? They want to see who might want to be the hero for their family. Because in the end, that's what it's about. That's all you left with. That's who's going to be there or who ain't going to be there. Because guess who ain't going to be there? for the rest of your life, because they gonna eventually grow up and start thinking about their family more than the guys, more than the guys. That's what y'all say, right? Rest in peace to the guys, free the guys, all that shit, free game. Trust me, young, you're gonna get to a point where if you ain't got no family, you gonna wish you had some. Where if you ain't got nothing to settle down for, you gonna wish you did, because you're gonna grow tired of doing what you're doing. And if you're trying to rap. It still works. Guess what? Just being lyrically talented, making good music, they don't got nothing to do with smoking your ops and X, Y, Z. It still works. Guess what? That formula still works. Look around. It's what it was built on. So you can never shake the foundation. You can always go back to the foundation. Everything else might have to be replaced. You see what I'm saying? You might renovate a house and but you keeping that foundation while you're renovating it. You might pull them cabinets out, take that toilet out, put a new one in. But that foundation is that foundation. Remember that, youngins. True story. You should already know that, because no one is half the battle. G.I. Joe told me that. Yeah. But that's what's going on, man. Rest in peace, FBG Duck. Condolences to anybody who lost somebody in these crazy streets. For real, for real. All the moms, all the sisters, all the brothers that's hurting, cousins and friends and some more stuff. But we got to get it together, people. We got to catch up. We moving too slow. You see, we playing the game. We playing the game for the powers that be, and trust me, there's powers that be. There's levels to this. There's levels to this, and we ain't at a level to be respected because we're not respecting each other. Till we start doing that, true story. Our walls gonna keep crumbling and crumbling fast because we fighting from the inside out. You dig? So we'll be back. I'm sure there's some more to come on this case, and I'll be there to put it in your face. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when it's coming through. You know, you get everything that's popping up. We're trying to build the channel, trying to get it up and running and keep it coming. You hear me? So, in the meantime, between time, it's all love. I got to do what I do. But y'all like and subscribe if you're digging the vibe. You know what it is. We got to pay the bills. Ain't no chill.